I'm Greg Chasen, and my wife Cheryl and I are from Denver, Colorado. We attended the Commercial Capital Training Group in June of 2014.
Before Greg and I attended the training at Commercial Capital Training Group, I was a franchise broker, as was Greg, and we also owned a franchise. And we found this to be just a phenomenal addition, a very complementary business to what we're already doing.
One of our most recent deals that closed involved a gentleman who was opening up a vending business. And he needed some additional funding, had good credit, had good assets available, and he simply needed to have some additional capital so that he didn't become cash poor. And we were able to help him establish a business line of credit. It was a very easy process for him and us to take him through. And we made a couple $1,000s on that deal. It wasn't a lot of money from a commission basis, but it didn't really take a lot of our time either. We had a very happy client. The lender was perfect to work with, and everything came together perfectly.
One of the most interesting deals that we are in the process of and should be closing today is a real estate refinance, which was very interesting for me. I learned a lot through that first process, and it came as an organic lead to us, a organic referral. Someone that I network with in the business community knew that this business owner got a no from the bank when it was time to refinance his commercial condo. And so we were able to help secure a great deal for him. That letter should be signed today to close the deal, and we'll rein in about a little over $5,000. And what I like about that is that actually yesterday I received another lead on a much bigger type of deal, and this gave me great practice for the next one. I went into training with zero information and knowledge about the lending world. You've heard the term, it's Greek to me. So learning about lending was like Greek to me, and I went in there wondering, oh my goodness. And I left that training after the several days of training with John and Chris, knowing a whole lot more and very excited about the opportunities in front of us. Greg and I knew that we had a lot of opportunities to tap into in our community, and various opportunities within the different lines of lending. And John and Chris both are very genuine, passionate about what they do, knowledgeable. And if they can take someone like me who didn't know anything about commercial lending, then anybody can do it.
The marketing team from CCTG is top-notch. They, again, have done everything that we were told they would do for us. They created our website. They got us integrated with social media. They send out email blasts to our customers on a regular basis. They keep our website updated and our social media updated. They helped us with our initial run of business cards and our brochure, and everything was exactly the way that it was supposed to be, and more importantly, what they said it would be.
You know, it's actually a lot of fun. There are all different types of personalities out there. I find that most of the lenders, because I am a commercial capital training group graduate, are more readily take my call, and they're patient with me if it's an area of lending that I haven't learned about yet or my first experience. And I really enjoy talking to the various types of lenders, and you know, they're looking to make it a win-win as well. And so I really appreciate working with vetted lenders through Commercial Capital Training Group. You know, I have actually gotten my money's worth with the support from the CCTG team. John is on my speed dial, and I would say at least once a week, if not more often, I'm contacting either John or someone else and asking information, sometimes I'll run a deal past them before I pursue a lender, and they always respond to me, and with really big questions. I've even had responses from Chris, and I know he's a busy man, so their support is very valuable to me.
the investment we made in going through the CCTG training was well worth it. Everything that we were told we would achieve and obtain through the training program is absolutely true and well worth the relatively small investment that we had to make to go through the training. I would highly recommend the Commercial Capital Training Group program to anyone who is looking for a new career path, whether it's to replace an existing career or to supplement it. It is well worth the investment. Everything that they advertise and that they tell you as part of their sales process is on target and absolutely true.
If someone were to ask me about my experience, should they consider taking the training with Commercial Capital Training Group, I would say yes, absolutely. I have found it to be just a very powerful part of my business opportunity now. And in fact, as a franchise broker, I sent one of my clients to the CCTG training, and he is now in business and now a lending partner. That's how much I believe in CCTG. I sent one of my own franchise clients to them and recommended them. This business really is ideal for me. I'm actually a business owner. We have 2 other businesses, my husband and I, and this fit right into our schedule. It's very scalable, and by that I mean I can work it part-time or full-time. So I actually do a couple of other things, and I'm doing this more and more because the need is out there. But I'm able to do it from the convenience of from my home office, run down and get a cup of coffee, throw a load of clothes in the dryer in between, and do some personal things in between as I wish. And again, it becomes as large or as small as I choose to make it without the expense of an office outside of the home.